15 years after the first VF750F Interceptor, which was a shuttle at the time, and 20 years before the current VFR, which is honestly a bit disappointing, Honda gave us the '98 VFR800FI. When that bicycle was sanctified through water, it went up out of the water. All of a sudden the sky were opened, and the moto squee saw the Spirit of God plunging like a bird and resting upon the VFR's comfortable seat. What's more, a voice from Honda's PR office stated, "This is my dearest son, in whom I am all around satisfied." Amen. What's to come is getting to be clearer. Through a smoky murkiness of fumes, vapor, street grime, well-being flares and crisis vehicle flashes, a sport bike planet of absurd energy to weight proportions and sheer speed widowmakers is seen. Point the finger at everything on the relatively extraordinary accomplishment of the Yamaha YZF-R1, 445 pounds wet, 130 bhp at the back haggle holding up list. At the point, when was the last time you known about a sitting tight rundown for a Japanese cruiser? For 1999 the ability to weight wars will in all likelihood transform into top speed engagements. Suzuki is supposed to present a major bore supplanting for the GSX-R 1100 with anticipated best speeds of more than 200 miles per hour and asserted strength field near 170 bhp. Indeed, even once bins are bouncing into the shred. The amazing yet terminated Norton Mark has been restored with help of March Motors International and plans to deliver a V8-controlled superbike, appropriately named the Nemesis, that punches out 225 bhp and 225 miles per hour top speeds. Excuse us for a moment, yet we heard something originating from over the pond, a long moan and a cry took after by a joyful murmur. Uh-oh. That must be the aggregate climax of the whole English sport bike press. SHHH. We heard something different, muted chuckling and something that sounds like a money roll. Goodness, better believe it, that is originating from the statisticians and guarantors at America's insurance agencies. Cha-ching. Intending to restore the VFR as the head generally useful sport bike, Honda looked to its own hustling legacy and Interceptor name. In the midst of this determined testosterone generation, Honda has backpedaled to the future so as to battle what's to come. While different producers focus on two-wheeled adrenaline fixes and penile improvements, Honda came to once again and to their own, pleased dashing legacy to manufacture what may be, heck, why fence? What is the most flexible, best adjusted sport bike at any point made? The all-new 1998 VFR800FI Interceptor. In 1983 Honda presented the first VF750F Interceptor. A great road bicycle, the first Interceptor additionally posted 8 AMA Superbike triumphs, including the Daytona 200, and completed second in the arrangement. After 3 years, Honda gave the Interceptor an entire makeover. To start with, they included a R to the VF. Next, they updated the V4 motor with an outfitted cam drive, offering more pinnacle control. At that point they mounted the motor to an aluminum hustling outline, secured it with a full fairing and hacked off just about 45 pounds all the while. At last, in Superbike trim, Fred Merkel won the AMA Superbike title and Wayne Rainey completed second. Regardless of anything else, the all-new VFR750F held its road-shrewd solace and adjust. In 1990 Honda's 750cc V4 line split as they presented the racetrack-centered RC30 and the road-arranged VFR750F at the same time. In 1994 the split was additionally amplified with the presentation of the road legitimate and principle just RC45 and the cordial, excusing, agreeable, a la mode and red 94 VFR750F, a bike that would get a stranglehold on the Fantwee's best 750 street bike brands, the sort of which would make Saddam Hussein desirous. All things considered, regardless of its notoriety in Europe, the US offers of the 1990 and 1994 VFR incarnations were not overpowering. Bicycles in the 600cc classification offered better speeding up and taking care of for nearly $2,000 less, and both the 1996 GSX R750 and new, liter-class sport bikes offered better power than weight proportions at a similar cost. Never expected as an unadulterated sport bike, the VFR 750F had not just lost ground to the all the more barely engaged GSX R750, yet additionally to two of Honda's VTR 1000F Super Hawk. Expecting to restore the VFR as the chief universally handy sport bike, Honda looked to its own hustling legacy and Interceptor name. More than that, Honda gave its V4 road sport bike in excess of a makeover. They composed, starting from the earliest stage, a totally new cruiser joining effective innovation from different models. Execution is roused by the RC45 Superbike, and the suspension by the VFR800F. Include another fuel infusion framework, enhanced suspension, and the 800 Interceptor is speedier, snappier and more responsive. Updated ergonomics and enhanced breeze insurance make the Interceptor significantly more agreeable than the effectively cushy VFR750. Basically, what Honda did with the new 800 is striking. They enhance everything without losing any of alternate qualities that made the 750 such a very much respected, if not top-offering bike. It is as yet an easy-going, certainly rousing bicycle. Walk onto a showroom floor and at first look you may experience issues recognizing the new VFR800 from the 750. Most importantly, it's as yet an eye-getting dark red. Regardless, it holds the same consistent tender loving care and hot, trendy lines. Be that as it may, look closer and you'll discover critical contrasts. The lines are sleeker, more present-day. The new 800's double front light has a feline's eye, anime quality, and looks like something you may find in a speed racer scene. The fairings are more streamlined. The fuel tank knee-hold region is smaller, however not as limited than the VTR's. Notwithstanding the way that the riding position is entirely minimal, more upright than the 750's, the handlebars are somewhat higher. Honda the Interceptor, closer view, cuts a smooth profile, and Honda claims that the drag coefficient is 9% lower, because of venting under the windscreen that raises the tallness of the airstream hitting the rider at interstate rates. Wind and climate insurance is superior to the 750 and positively superior to anything the half-faired VTR.